Welcome back. So who's ready for another do-it-yourself repair? Now, you want to be able to trust the work that you're doing on your truck. So you know what? Who better than yourself to figure this out? You know what? If you got any questions, I'm here for you. But for the most part, you can do these repairs yourself. You can do it at your home, on the street. Now, some of these get pretty damn intense. You've seen some of my other videos, but you know, a lot of them, I like to show you guys what you guys can actually do without going to a shop. Whatever it takes to save you guys money and help you guys out in the long run. That's what we're all about. Today, we're going over a check engine light. The Coolant 111-1. It's coolant level below normal range. You see it up in your dash. Alright, so this guy right here, 111-1. And it's the same for all models, right? It's pretty easy. Is it an EPA 10 model? Whether you know if it is or it isn't, it doesn't really matter because it's going to get you to the same spot. You may need to update software. Okay, not a big deal. Realistically, you want to check the level in the reservoir. So right here, I got a 2016 version, right? It's a GXG14 engine, 2016 truck, GD15 of course. So the level is above the minimum. This sucker's pretty much full, right? So there's your levels right there. As you can tell, it is above the gold minimum. What I also noticed is a lot of residue around the sensor. So I know either way that the sensor is bad because the seal has started leaking. So no matter what, it's gonna get replaced. So I wanna take this off. So I'm gonna slide this over, boom, right? Take a little pocket screwdriver, push it to the side, push this little tab in, and I want to check these pins. Now I myself have a tool, so it's just a male pin that goes in here. That lets me know how the drag is. Let me know if the pins are spread at all. But really I want to check out these wires, make sure there's nothing pink or pulling or anything. So I'm going to check these pins, I'm going to check the wiring, and if those are good, and my level's up, now you know the sensor is the issue. If the level is down, okay, then you guys know I'm gonna go ahead and start looking around for leaks, where are the common areas, which, you know, DD15s, if you guys have them, there's a lot of common areas. Everything's pretty much common. But we're gonna get to replacing this sensor. So here's a brand new sensor. This is what they look like. You're looking for a part number? There's one right there waiting for you. So this just sits in there, and when the level fills up, it just jumps up like this and lets it know it's full. When it's empty, it goes like that. Alright, nothing too crazy. So this is the O-ring that's failed. So really, I'm gonna spin this out, pull it out, and I'm gonna get this new one right here and just shove it in. Try not to make a mess. If your system's hot or it's under pressure, you're going to want to release the pressure by taking off the cap very carefully because you don't want anything to splash back out at you. Okay, put it back on. You may need some channel locks to go ahead and get on here so you can loosen it up. This one's not that tight, so bear with me since I'm doing this with one hand here. Okay, as you can see, it's been leaking. This is nice and loose. I can get it out. I'm gonna keep this one here nice and handy. You're gonna see somewhat of a mess. Step the wiring back. You ready? I'm ready. Be scared. It's just a little bit there. Okay, as you can see, it's not all the way in. Alright, well now it's sealed. I'm gonna go ahead and spin this on. Now, if you saw my other video, the 2018 and up is much easier to replace because that just goes on the bottom. Coolant reservoir is a little bit different. And it just goes in the bottom and pulls out from under here. So much easier. Don't have to worry about making a mess. Alright, so here's the old one. Yeah, it's been leaking. It doesn't look the best. I bet this is pretty worn out. I bet if we got some resistance values from it, we'd find out it has failed. Either way, doesn't matter. We know it's leaking. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some channel locks and just tighten this down a little bit more so I know it's nice and snug. And then we're gonna get this guy on, clip it back on, clear the codes, and we should be good. And that's all there is to it. Not bad, right? Quick and easy. If you really wanted to go in depth, set it on a road test, go drive it around, and just find out what happens. More than likely, you're good to go. Like I said, if that code does come active again and you have a new sensor, well then I'd double check your wiring. Any pinch points that could happen, maybe it got caught up somewhere here, you know, it goes down somewhere along the line. Worst case scenario, you got to run an overlay from here to there, and that's just adding 2 additional wires, taking out those. So what do you guys think? Pretty easy, right? That wasn't so bad. You go to a shop, you're gonna get charged 2, maybe 3 hours. You know, if it's a sensor, if it's a wiring issue, maybe a little bit more, because they gotta find out where it's coming from, maybe update software, check the wiring from there to the CPC, which is in the center dash where it goes. So realistically, that wasn't so bad. I know you guys can do this yourself. I believe in you, I have faith in you. And because of that, I'm gonna let you subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, tap that like, you know what, get notified. Because you know I can't do this without you guys. Alright, you got any questions, let me know. Remember, this is 2017 and below. 2018 is from another video that I got on there. Make sure to check that out. Alright guys, stay safe out there.